Alright guys, today we're taking a look at Bouvet Island. Now the lore runs deep with this place, including when it was first found in 1964 by some expedition. There was allegedly this lifeboat on the beach there, so there's this whole mystery of who was here before or whatever, but none of that matters today. We don't care about that stuff. What's a lot more interesting is in 2024, users on this weather monitoring app called Ventusky noticed a strange blob emitting from Bouvet Island. Now, to my knowledge, this is kind of where the beginning of the anomalies people were noticing about the island. This is kind of where it all began. So I'm going to try to aggregate a lot of those weird connections and anomalies today in a video of clips about Bouvet Island and the weird things about it.
Because according to the CIA's own website that I have shown in multiple videos, there is indeed importing and exporting taking place on this island. Just listen to these items that are being exported: fish, tensile testing machines, jewelry, paper, garments. Who and how is making paper, jewelry, and garments on an island that's covered in ice and supposedly uninhabited? This gets even more bizarre when you hear what they're importing: aluminum structures, animal products, which some do believe this means humans or some kind of trafficking, cement, air pumps, and electrical transformers. So it definitely sounds like something is indeed being built.
Wild 48 hours to say the least, with this very weird anomaly that popped up right in between Antarctica and Africa. As many
No name unless you know it. None of the apps like it. You can't even find it, or Prince Edward Island. Need to Marion Island, and like Bouvet, poof, from 2017 to 2022. On this app, there's a weather marker, so you can see what the temperature is by Bouvet Island. Oh, what's this marker? Remove me, version 3. Dev test spot. Another dev test spot. Remove me 22. I hope they're not doing testing by our island. By the way, this report from the US Army Research Center is investigating gravity anomalies by Marion Island and Bouvet Island. I'm sure I'm not the only one missing the blob. I guess it was just a glitch. Oh.
Blue sky coming directly out of Bouvet Island was an air pressure so low that it matched the levels of a Category 5 hurricane, if not greater, rapidly intensifying over the course of 48 hours until dissipating to the east. Not only that, there was a nice-sized earthquake around the same time is a little northwest of Bouvet Island. A little northwest, we can see an antenna pattern. This is not something natural or made by nature. Now, there are ships that do measure the waters and they do produce lines, but they are usually straight lines. So what is this? What is this antenna-like shape northwest of Bouvet Island? There are just so many questions as to what's taking place. Absolutely crazy. News has come in that another earthquake has struck Bouvet Island.
Islanders and EMPs, even, like these documentary filmmakers who went to bury a time capsule on Bouvet, and there seemed to be a flash. If we look again, it's almost coming from beneath the surface of the ocean, but really it's just an innocent eye.
So Bouvet Island is also supposedly home to this Ministry of Humanity. Its home base is labeled as Bouvet Island. And they have a very blank, very discreet website where they have a creepy, esoteric art project looking video on display.
Made it to Newsweek, along with my video where I showed you how NASA satellite images block out an area where the blob appeared, as well as a strange antenna pattern that seems to be embedded in the ocean floor, northwest of our mysterious Bouvet Island that has no name on Google Earth unless you enter it. Look what's at those coordinates. Something comes up called Ministry of Humanity on Bouvet Island.
Months ago is a little weird because this was not on anybody's radar 9 months ago. And it says, first the motor of the plane stopped, then my boat sinks. And when I tried swimming, a shark came by. God does not want me to know what's there, but I won't give.
Alright guys, so that's Bouvet Island. Honestly, I got a lot of sketchy islands, so maybe we'll do some more of these.